Good afternoon, ProStart students. It's Chef Jackson Lamb. Hey, check this logo out. Guess where we are? Uh-oh, went too far. There it is. We're down here at Metro State University. There we go. Hey, today we're talking about Chapter 11, which is purchasing. It's probably one of the most important things we do. You know why? It's important because we don't do a lot of it. We place an order, we do it on the computer, we pick up the phone, and it all happens elsewhere before the product comes to us. So before we can even really get a handle on purchasing, this goes back to creating our menu. And I will tell you this, here's a simple, crazy fact. One of our local distributors here in Denver is called Shamrock Foods. Just for kicks one day, I enter into their computer, I want to buy chicken. I just enter chicken, and it tells me that they sell chicken 465 different ways. So this brings us to the first subject, which is menu specification. As you're creating a menu and you're utilizing prices from Shamrock, Cisco, US Foods, they're all out there, they're big players in the food service industry. You want to make sure that you know what the prices are, and you want to make sure that when you're ordering a chicken, the right chicken comes in. And 465 ways, you could say, give me chicken, you might get wings, you might get thighs, you might get legs, you might get whole chickens. But maybe what you really want is a 5-ounce boneless, skinless chicken breast. So we have to be very specific with everything we're ordering, and we've got to make sure that our supplier, we have a consistent relationship with them, and we're receiving the same product all the time. Probably not a bad idea is to get to know our supplier, maybe go out to their warehouse and see what it's like. If the place is dirty and filthy and nasty, maybe we shouldn't be doing business with them. But we want to make sure that their personnel are knowledgeable, not only the sales staff, but the people that are pulling the items out of the warehouse. And the person you're going to deal with mostly is the driver, the delivery man. So we want to make sure that we've got relationship management going full strength there. So from purchasing, how does this work? Well, in most operations now, we take a quick inventory to determine what we need. We probably go to the computer and we order this online before 3 p.m. for a next day delivery. Depending on where your restaurant is, next day delivery might not be tomorrow, it might be 3 days from now. I know that in Colorado, in some of the mountain communities, trucks only get up there once a week. And if it snows, it's going to be a while before you can get a delivery. Other issues regarding purchasing, we need to make sure that, and when we're purchasing, we've got personnel that are available to receive those purchases. We need our personnel to be able to read the invoice, the receipt, to make sure that everything we're being charged for is actually on the truck or now in our storeroom. We want to make sure that if there was anything that the distributor was out of, that we get a proper credit on our invoice as well. It's important that all that food gets put away as soon as possible. We're dealing with fish, we're dealing with meat, eggs, dairy products, cold food hot, cold food cold, frozen food frozen. We want to make sure things are put away in the proper area. Depending on the size of the operation, the next step would be issuing those items to the line cook so that they can get to work. Some items require the line cooks or the banquet chefs to fill out a requisition form. Smaller operations don't require that. But all of these components lead to you having the right product in the house to serve your guests. That's what it's all about in the hospitality industry. We want to make sure we have the right product at the right time for the right guest at the right price. It's Chef Jackson Lamb down at Metro State University. We'll see you at the next chapter.